What's up, you guys? Thank you so much for tuning in as we go ahead and take a look into Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This is season number 1, episode number 8. I, Robot, You, Jane. Previous episode, you guys, we got the truth and found out who actually Angel really is. And the truth is, he's a vampire, which I'm not going to lie, kind of surprised me a little bit because Buffy's able to sense vampires, and there was not one moment that she sensed that Angel was a vampire. So, question for you guys, if you guys know the answer, how come is that? How come she was not able to sense that Angel was a vampire? So, if you remember in the first two episodes, there was a moment where she actually sensed and felt when the vampires was close to her. So that's what threw me off, and I did not know going into that last episode that he was going to be a vampire. Really, really cool reveal there. We also got to see that those two were actually really like into each other, but because of who Angel is and because of who Buffy is, they came to the realization that they just can't work. It just wouldn't mix, which kind of sucks. I think that it would be very cool to see Angel kind of team up with Buffy and they both take out the vampires or whatever comes their way. I think that would have been very cool. But the way the last episode ended, I'm not sure what this means for the character of Angel. I'm not sure if he'll be back on the show anytime soon, but if he does, I would definitely be looking forward to it because he's a pretty cool dude, if you ask me. Anyways, this is the next episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So if you are a fan, feel free, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Check us out on our Patreon if that's something that interests you guys. Anyways, let's go ahead. Let's jump in here and have a good time. This is Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
It was a joke I made up.
Willow, I love you, but bye.
I'd be like, Willow,
Buffy,
yes.
wait up.
You need help?
I'm just
Okay.
gonna stay and clean up.
I like Willow, man. She's
I'll be
awesome.
back in the Middle Ages.
Did you ever live? I don't know.
That's a big red flag right there. Surprised Willow didn't. Surprised she didn't like care about that.
I will, I promise.
You and Dave are clocking a pretty scary amount of computer time.
New project.
Ooh, will I be excited?
You'll die. This isn't my report.
Oh my god, that
Not
sounds like an
gentleman
actual
with a
threat.
model of a well-ordered society? I didn't write that. It was put on my files.
I mean, just not knowing what he's really like.
Or who he really is. I
Right.
mean, sure he says he's a high school student, but I can say I'm a high school student.
True.
You are.
You are.
Okay, but I can also say that I'm an elderly Dutch woman. Get me? I mean, who's to
I
say
get
I'm not
ya.
if I'm in the elderly Dutch chat room?
I get your point.
Right.
I get your point. Oh, this guy could be anybody.
It could be anybody.
Weird or crazy or isn't like you.
Not like me to have a boyfriend?
Boyfriend now.
Boy-friendly?
Right.
I don't understand why you don't want me to have this. I mean, boys don't chase me around all the time.
I get
I
that.
thought you'd be happy for me.
I just want you to be sure. To meet him face to face. And
Malcolm said you wouldn't understand.
Malcolm was right.
If I'm Buffy, I'm like, why would Malcolm even talk about me? Period.
Dave? Hey there, Dave. Anybody home?
Oh my god, she just about did it.
Get close enough to see what it was.
Calax Research and Development. It's a computer research lab. Third largest employer in Sunnydale. Till I closed down last year. What, I can't have information sometimes?
It's just somewhat unprecedented.
Well, my uncle used to work there. In a floor sweeping capacity. It would have been on the news.
Besides, I can just tell something's wrong. My spider sense is tingling.
You're...
I knew she has some senses now, unless she's trying to be funny.
Sorry.
Yes, I think we're still at a standstill. Short of breaking into the place, I'd see...
Breaking in. Then this is the plan.
Can make me feel.
Buffy just makes trouble. That's why she got kicked out of her old school.
How did he know that?
How did you know that?
Oh my god, I was about to say, how
It's
did he
on
know
her
that?
permanent record.
So he looked her up.
You must have mentioned it.
Come on, Willow, put two and two together, girl. Come on.
Yes.
You
You're a
have to
snob.
tell Buffy
I
now.
have no such thing.
Oh, you are a big snob. You think that knowledge should be kept in these carefully guarded repositories where only a handful of white guys can get at it?
Nonsense. I simply don't adhere to...
She said she'd be in the girls' locker room.
Great. Thanks.
Hopefully this ain't no setup. I had a feeling. I swear I had a feeling. Because why would Dave randomly just go up to her saying that?
And I don't know who could have read that book. It wasn't even in English.
Where was it?
In a pile with others that were scanned.
Was the scan what got him into
And
the
that
computer?
released the demon.
Right.
No, he's not out here. He's in
He's
there.
in the computer.
Scanner read the book. It brought...
Solid.
Probably too late to do that, though.
Okay. Okay. So which file do you think it is?
Oh, poor Dave. I'm telling you, yo, there's always a body in this school. Since Buffy arrived.
Damn it.
Well, I wasn't busy either, so...
Good, how am I going to convince her that there's a demon on the internet?
Okay, fine. Then you can stay here and come up with a better plan. Come on.
Damn it, come up with something, Giles. He's just about to pop up, isn't he? Like on the screen, because he can't get out of there. Not that I think. Don't open the door.
Dad, did you forget your keys?
CRD? Whatever Moloch wants Willow for is probably in there.
Yes, Calendar and I are working to get Moloch offline.
Here's a tip. Hurry.
Poor Willow. No.
To be able to walk, to touch,
Oh!
to kill.
What just happened?
What's going on?
The
Are they
Wilsons
trapped?
used to stay
Oh, they seen them.
computerized.
Whoops.
Almost.
Anything.
You are mine.
I'm not yours. I'm never gonna be yours. Never.
Damn, Willow. You're in a bad position to be talking like this to him.
By the power of the circle of Kalis, I command.
Oh my goodness, Buffy is not strong. Oh no.
Guys made of metal.
Buffy is strong, but like that thing is, yeah, metal.
He's not in the book.
He's actually like out in the real world.
Where is he?
Oh. We got ourselves a problem. No, Sander! Buffy!
I was omnipotent.
But maybe we can still be friends.
No, Willow, you're talking too much, girl. No! Oh, good catch.
Where I dangle it.
We gonna go to the Bronze tonight? We three?
It'll be fun.
Yeah, it's life on the Hellmouth.
Let's face it. None of us are ever gonna have a happy, normal relationship.
We're doomed.
Yeah.
Deep down, they're all like, shit. They just thought about it. They're like, great. Oh, that's a great finish. All right, you guys, that was our episode. I really like that finish. That was funny how they all came to the realization like, oh, damn. We all gonna have this problem. That was funny. This was a good episode, ladies and gentlemen. I kind of felt bad for Willow. I'm not gonna lie, because, you know, I'm hearing her like get super excited, get super happy to talk to this guy named Malcolm. it just shows you what kind of person that she is, and what I mean by that is like nothing bad. Is just you could tell she doesn't really have much of anybody, to be honest with you guys. Like she's not the most popular kid or anything like that. Her real true friends are literally Buffy and Xander, and if you want to count Giles in that mix too, then I guess you could, but she's really alone, and to see that this demon preyed on her, let's be honest, it's kind of like that when you think about it. Because she was vulnerable. She was, I guess an easy target if you think about it. I just felt extremely bad for Willow in this episode. I thought it was a really cool way of getting this demon back to life, I guess you could say, because they ended up scanning him into the computer and then he actually gets brought into the computer. That was pretty crazy, to be honest with you guys. I'm not quite sure how he was able to get into David. I think his name was just Dave. I'm not sure how he was able to get into Dave's head. That other guy who ends up getting his head snapped. I didn't even catch his name. I'm not sure how he was able to fool those two. Like, what did he promise them? Well, he promised Dave. Uh, I think he said he promised Dave like power or something. But like, I don't know. Like, if I'm reading that, I'm like, get the hell out of here. Like, come on now. You know what I mean? Like, he was fooled easily, and I wonder if it's because the demon was able to do something to Dave and the other kid to where he was able just to fool them or get into their minds or whatever the case may be. A good episode. I really did enjoy it. It looks as if we may have a new potential character who may be joining us. I'm not sure what her name was, but she was the teacher to Willow in one of her classes. Trying to think of her name. I can't quite pinpoint and think of her name. This character right here, this lady right here. If you guys look on your screen, you guys will know who I'm talking about. Just in case if she is a new character, I will definitely keep my ears open just so I could figure out her name. But yeah, she looks like she may be somebody who could also give us a helping hand, help Giles out, which would be very cool. Which, to be honest with you guys, they did a lot. They did a lot, to be honest, as far as cracking this thing, trying to figure it out and try to help Buffy and the gang to defeat this thing. Well, now I really like to see what we seen from Buffy in that fight at the end against Malcolm. I thought that was cool that Buffy, she's strong. Okay, Buffy's strong as hell. But to see that she wasn't like Superman strength, I thought that was cool to see because it shows that she's not like invincible, you know what I mean? So that was cool to see that, she had a bit of a struggle, just a little bit, but then again, she was up against a machine. When you really think about it, the demon was in it, but it was really a machine, so it explains why she wasn't able to really get it out of there or whatever the case may be. But good episode. I really like this one. It was a fun episode. Way to go, Willow, as far as coming back to us. I was very worried for her for a second. There was a moment where the demon was on top, like he had his hand on her head, and we seen what that demon did to the other kid, that he just like that's it, over, you know what I mean? So it's good to see Willow back on the good side, and looking forward to the next one to see what's going to happen, you guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you guys on the next episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.